So greetings to all. In this video, let's see a problem for circle convolution using concentric circle method. Okay, the question is find the circle convolution for this sequence x1 of n equal to 1, 1, 2, 2 and x2 of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 using concentric circle method. Okay, so before we go for this method, the first thing that we need to ensure is we need to find the length of the sequence. Okay, so we have two input sequence, one is x1 of n, other one is x2 of n. Okay, here if you see the length of sequence is 4 for x1 of n, again for x2 of n the length of sequence is 4. Okay, so the first condition that we need to ensure is the length of this both the input sequence should be same. Okay, here it is 4, here it is 4, so there's no issue. If at all there is the length is different, we need to do zero padding. For example, let's take if x2 of n, if the length of sequence is 5 and x1 of n the length of the sequence is 3, so we need to add two zeros before we start the problem. Okay, so here in this case both the length is same, so that okay, there's no issue. The other thing that we should know is the output of the circle convolution, okay, has the same length as that of the length of the input. So here if the length of the input sequence is 4, okay, for each, if length of each input sequence is 4, the output is also going to have the length as 4. Okay, so the method that we are going to follow is concentric circle method. Okay, as we follow, what we shall do is the first step is we are going to draw two concentric circles. Okay, let me draw the two concentric circle. Okay, so one is for x1 of n, one is for x2 of n. Okay, so for one sequence, okay, I have 4, the length of sequence is 4, so let me mark it as 4. Okay, 1, x of 0, x1 of 0, x1 of 1, x1 of 2, x1 of 3. Okay, so let me plot the points. Here is x1 of 0 in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, here is x1 of 0, here the value is 1, again in x1 of 1 the value is again 1, in x1 of 2 the value is 2, again x1 of 3 the value is 2. Okay, so this is nothing but x1 of 0, this is x1 of 1, this is x1 of 2, and this is x1 of 3. Okay, so the second circle, okay, this is the first concentric circle, okay, using one input. The another concentric circle we will try to plot it in a clockwise direction. Okay, when I say clockwise direction, this is x2 of 0, x2 of 1, x2 of 2 and x2 of 3. Okay, the value is okay, 1, x2 of 0 is 1, x2 of 1 is 2, x2 of 2 is 3 and x2 of 3 is 4. So this should be in clockwise direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. So once we do that, what we need to do is we need to multiply the collocated elements. Okay, we need to multiply these two elements. Okay, these two form pairs. Okay, again these two form pairs and these two form pairs, and we are going to add it. Okay, so the output, okay, let's take as x of 0, okay, the first element, okay, is going to be 1 into 1, okay, it's 1 plus again 1 into 4 is going to be 4 plus 3 2s are 6, again plus 2 2s are 4. So if we add together, it's going to be 10 plus 4, 14 plus 15. So the first instance x of 0 is going to have the value of 15. Okay, here the most important thing. So now what we are going to do is step 2 is we are going to keep the outer circle constant, and we are going to shift or rotate the inner circle in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, the outer circle is going to be constant, whereas the inner circle is going to be shifted in an anti-clockwise direction. So when I shift in anti-clockwise direction, okay, we are going to have one shift. Okay, so this 4 is going to come here, this 3 is going to again come in this place, and 2 is going to come here, and 1 is going to shift here. We are going to make 3 shifts. Okay, so let me do the first shift. So as I do the first shift, let me write here. Okay, let the outer circle be the same. First, let me do the outer circle. The value is going to be, okay, 1 1 2 2, okay, which is the okay, the input 1 1 2 2. Okay, so what I told to do, I'm going to make a shift, right? I'm going to make a shift in a anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so this is my inner circle. Before, let me point it. Okay, so as I'm going to make a shift, this one is going to come here. We have a 4 here, which is going to come this location, and this we have 3 here is going to be shifted here, and this 2 is going to be shifted here. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to multiply the co-located pairs, and I'm going to add it. Okay, so this is my x of 1, okay, which will be 2 into 1 is 2, 1 into 1 is 1, plus 2 into 4 is 8, again 3 into 2 is 6, okay, which is going to be 10 plus 11 plus 6, which is going to be like 17. Okay, it's going to be 17. Now I finished one shift. I'm going to do 3 shifts because length is 4. I have to make 3 shifts because the 4th shift is going to actually have the the same original sequence. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the next shift. So again the procedure is same. The outer circle is going to be constant. The inner circle, okay, the inner concentric circle is going to be shifted in an anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so first let me draw the outer circle. Okay, I told the outer circle is going to be, the values in the outer circle is going to be constant, where it has a value 1 1 2. Okay, so inner circle again we have like 4 elements. So I told it's going to have an anti-clockwise shift. So here you have the 1. This 1 is going to come here, and we have 4 here. This is going to come here. It's going to become 4, and this 3 is going to get shifted here. Again, this 2 is going to get shifted here, right? So now the procedure is same. Again, we are going to multiply and add the elements. Okay, so as I do this, we will get x of 2 is going to be 3 into 1. We're going to multiply it, okay, and add it. Okay, 3 into 1 is 3, plus 2 into 1 is 2, plus 2 into 1 is 2, plus 4 2s are 8, which is going to be 5 plus 2 9. Okay, yeah, 5, sorry, I'm sorry, 5, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, okay, 7 plus 8 is 15. Okay, it's going to be 15. Okay, so I finished my first shift. I finished my second shift. Okay, we're going to have n minus 1 shift. The n is 4, length is 4, and we'll have one more shift. Okay, from this. So again, the procedure is same. The outer circle is going to be constant, and the inner circle is going to have a shift. Okay, so outer circle is, the value is 1 1 2 2, and I'm going to shift this inner circle in an anti-clockwise direction, whereas we have this 3 here, we have this 2 here, we have this 1 here, and we have the 4 here, right? So the procedure is same. X of 3 is going to multiply it. Okay, 1 into 4 is 4, plus 1 into 3 is 3, plus 2 2s are 4, plus 1 into 2 is 2. Is going to have a value of 8 9 10 13, right? That's it. So that's it. We are just going to have n minus 1 shift, that is 3 shift. If you are going to have the 4th shift, okay, again it's going to be the same as of this, so we are going to repeat it again. Okay, so we had the length of sequence is 4. We are going to we had n minus 1 shift, and the final answer as we write. Okay, so the final answer as we write, x of n, okay, is going to be Here the first value is 15. Okay, the second value is 17. The third value is 15, and the fourth value is 13. Okay, I'll write it 15, 17, 15, 13. So this is your fine lines. Okay, 15, 17, 15, 13. This is 15. The first, before the shift we had 15, then we had a value of 17, again we had a value of 15, and again we had a value of 13. Okay, so this is about circular convolution. Let me just summarize it once again. So the question is, find the circular convolution for x1 of n is equal to 1, 1, 2, 2 and x2 of n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 using concentric circle method. So what we did is, we need to take two concentric circles, the outer circle and inner circle. The outer circle, okay, the values will write in anti-clockwise direction, which is like 1, 1, 2, 2, okay, this sequence. And inner circle will write in clockwise direction, and it should be shifted n minus 1 time in anti-clockwise direction. So this is it in clockwise direction, inner circle. Okay, we are finding the value, just multiplying and we are adding it. So we get a value of 15. Then we are making the first shift. As I told, as you make the first shift, the shift happens in anti-clockwise direction in the inner circle. Okay, so this 4 comes here, this 3 goes here, and 2 moves here, and this 1 comes here. Okay, that's how you see here. And again, you're going to multiply and add the elements. Then what you're going to do is, that we are going to shift it again. Again the outer circle is going to be constant and the inner circle is going to be shifted in an anti-clockwise direction, and we are going to add it. Okay, and the fourth step is the same thing. This is the third shift, the same procedure. We're going to shift it in the anti-clockwise direction and multiply and add it. You get a value of 13, and this is your final line. So x1 of n is 15, 17, 15, 13. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video.